Hello guys, this is Jerry speaking. Today we're reacting to Pain Game Podcast episode 23. Let me check my... Oh, okay, it's not enough for... Okay, never mind. Today we're reacting to Pain Game Podcast episode 23. And let's hope we're going to react to this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What's going on, everybody? It is LC Muscles here, and it is time for the Pain and Game Podcast, episode number 23. Oh yeah, baby, I am ready to get this show started. Let's introduce our guest, and we have a first-timer on our show. Introduce yourself. Romy, go ahead.
Folks, I have to say this, but there's a higher power than me. You might have known him as the Riddler or the Emperor. Because, why do I call him the Emperor? Well, I'm Darth Vader, he's the Emperor. The goddamn fucking troll himself, James the Riddler, aka the Emperor.
Good.
Oh, fucking duck up its butt.
Up its feather, up. I can say it. I can.
Feather-y butt, not featherly, because I always say it wrong, asshole.
Is it a new type of feather, the E-feather?
Yeah, E-feather. Erection feathers.
That's something that Mr. Garrison doesn't get.
Hi, Garrus. I said everyone introduce themselves.
Oh, fuck everybody. Fuck this, fuck that. Fuck everything and fuck me. I'm done. I hate all of you. I can't love this.
Not true.
Oh, you forgot Josh Gad.
Josh Gad. Fuck you. That's
Yeah, I knew it.
And Mr. Luke Luca.
My name's Luke Duco.
Hey there. I was just trying to do this thing because,
Oh boy.
thought it'd be kind of like,
You
funny.
need your
even though
machete
it
and your
wasn't.
hockey mask.
Yeah, I need the machete and the hockey mask.
And your weird sweater.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm glad being here once again in the show, and hopefully, I'm really excited to get into what we are talking about.
And finally, my co-host.
Oh, we got Luke Duco. We got Mr. Garrison. And we got fucking big banana sausage dinner plate nipples. And,
Wait, your mom's not on this, is she?
oh, for fuck's sakes, James. I knew this shit was coming. And James, the goddamn that's his new nickname, the goddamn fucking troll. Critically, you everything are watching the latest episode of Pain and Gain. 5 good-looking, handsome, young, big, thick dick, hunking some bitches out here who are going to go over the latest topics, news, and discussions that have been influential, significant throughout our lives, so to speak. And I have a plethora
Oh
of
my.
topics to go over, and I imagine all the other characters as well. I know we gotta save the serious ones for last, because I believe that's gonna be on everybody.
Well, I would like to do this first, though. We gotta do this first.
Oh.
I feel like we gotta have a moment of silence for the people in Paris who Paris from the stupid ISIS. This is my message to ISIS. That's it. So let us all have a moment of silence.
That's right.
All right.
Okay.
So, what topic would you guys like to go over first? I did have one topic I would like to go over, and that is movies. So.
Oh, yeah. I would like to get into that, too.
Wait, what's the topic?
Any of the latest movies that we saw recently. Well, I saw 2 of them, but one of them was because of Gary's death.
I saw two, too.
I saw 3. That came out this year. 3 movies.
One of them was for Gary's Turbo Tunnel Challenge, and the other one was for this Saturday. Luke knows what I'm talking about. This Gary. Oh fuck. Now the one I saw for Gary's bet, that's one of the two I had to see, was Pink Flamingos.
Oh, Jerome, please say that for later. I want you to write on that
How
later.
much is that doggy
You
in
know
the
what?
window?
You know
I
what?
hope that doggy was sick.
Oh,
That's a song in the movie.
and the other one, I cannot say anything because I want to save it for Saturday for the Film Task 4, and that is Miami Connection.
Ryan's got a couple movies I did see. One of them I would get to later on.
Back on
I went to the movies finally this year. My one movie of the year that I went to, and I saw The Martian. Everybody already saw it.
Yes.
And the first like 2/3 of the movie I really liked it, and then some jackknob was smoking an e-cigarette right in front of me and was clouding the whole movie theater with the smoke from it, and that just really pissed me off.
See, this is the reason why Gary doesn't go to the theaters, because of bullshit.
Okay, let me say a couple things about movie theater. Okay, everybody's like, yeah, movie theater's fun to go with friends, but here's the reason why I hate the movie theater. Not only because it's expensive as ever to pay for a movie, and plus the expensive for snacks and food, but mostly why I hate it is the fucking people!
Yep.
Every time I go see a movie, everybody's fucking talking! Shut
This
up!
is why. This is why I go on the weekdays, like Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah, we went on. I think we went either on the weekend. I don't know if it was Saturday or Sunday.
Oh man, but that sucks, man. And let me tell you why. I hope that doesn't ruin the experience, because The Martian, for me, is the best live-action movie of the year.
It was the best movie that I've seen in theaters this year.
I can agree with that, because it's my number 2 best of the year.
Even though I only saw one movie in theaters this year. I don't like going to the movie theaters, well, for reasons like that, but also I don't understand the appeal. TVs are so big nowadays at home that you can't fast forward the movie, you can't rewind it, you're stuck there. I don't like going to movies.
I don't blame you. I really don't.
I hate the movie theaters with a passion. I hate them.
That's kind of like how I am when I'm watching a fucking Happy Madison fucktard film.
Oh, gee.
Oh my.
Oh, wait, one more thing. When that guy was smoking in front of me, I was like, come on, give the people some air.
The people, yeah. Oh, why? Okay, don't you know?
I went to go take out some trash.
Yeah, the ducky threw you out.
If people say that e-cigarettes are safe, no, I don't believe it for a second.
Yep.
That's like saying diet sodas are safe because there's no sugar.
It's like I'll have 500 number 9s and a Diet Coke.
That reminds me of San Andreas.
Oh my.
So much fun.
Oh, just one more thing while we're on the subject of San Andreas. I don't know if anybody knew this. This is probably news to everybody. GTA San Andreas is getting an HD remake on PS3.
Yes.
It's going to be a physical copy. It's going to have trophies. It's going to be an HD. It's coming out on December 1st on PS3. It's not a PS2 classic. It's a full, well, it's not a remake. It's like an upscale, HD thing.
About fucking time, too.
And it's only going to be $20. You can go into any video game store. You can pick it up, $20. Physical copy in your hand. GTA San Andreas, the trophies, HD, everything.
And here's the question I want to ask about this.
Okay.
Will I don't, but this is like, when I think of San Andreas, this like pops into my mind for some strange reason. But will this HD remix come with, or like basically have like a hidden glitch or something with the hot coffee thing?
Oh, I don't think so. No.
That
was PC. That was with the PC.
That was the PC.
Oh, okay.
That was like a PC mod. I think it was. I never saw that, so I think it was something with PC. And the funny thing about that, it shows you how the times have changed. Like, it was the hot coffee mod or whatever that was so controversial. Like, they were wearing full clothes, and then now if you play GTA 5, they're topless. You can see the nipples and everything.
Yeah. Not only that, I remember in the what was it? The Lost and Damned. They're showing a fucking like a guy who was just butt ass naked.
And then in Red Dead Redemption, you can
Hold
see a full
on.
beaver in that one.
Yeah.
In this one part.
Yeah.
Fucking God of War. God of War came out. Like a year or two after San Andreas, and that show's full on tits. God
Oh,
damn.
And I just want to say one thing about the GTA San Andreas HD remake, even though it's not really a remake, but they just call it that. The thing I wanted to say is the Xbox 360 got their version last year in 2014, and then the PS3 is getting their version this year, and they said it was for the 10th anniversary of the of GTA San Andreas. Even though it came out for the PS2 in 2004, so last year would have been the PS2 version, or the PlayStation version, and then it should have come out this year for the 10th anniversary for the Xbox One.
No, it makes no fucking sense.
I bet you Microsoft, as usual, had to throw some money to Rockstar to
No, they've done that before. They've done that to GTA 4. They've done that for Devil May Cry. They did that
for Splinter Cell Conviction.
Yeah.
It's only on Xbox consoles, and I think it's on PC and stuff too. But...
Well, yeah, Microsoft. I'm buying that the minute it comes out. San Andreas is one of the absolute greatest fucking games ever made. It was the game, even though it wasn't the first game that introduced sandbox on it, it was the one that took it to a whole nother level.
Yep, only $20, can't go wrong.
Fucking no, I'm getting it the first chance I get.
And you can see the cover. You can see the cover of it on any website. You can see how the cover looks.
Sweet.
All right. I wanted to talk about some of the movies I saw this week because I saw 3 movies.
Movies for me, save me for last.
I saw the first film I saw was Creed on Wednesday as a screen with Austin.
Don't tell me about the movie because I want to see it too.
Guys, it is amazing. The reason why I couldn't do a review of it because there was an embargo on it for reviews because we saw it last week and it's coming out November 25th. So there's an embargo on it.
It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so now I'm going to be doing my reviews for it, and I'll be uploading my written reviews later tonight. So you guys,
I read in a couple of sections that Sylvester Stallone could be Oscar for supporting actor. Is that true?
It could happen, but
Wait. Is this that boxing movie that he's in?
Yeah,
yes, it's about the son of Apollo Creed. It's like
Adonis Creed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Adonis and the story pretty much tells him Adonis Creed. He's a boxer and he's like a fighter all his life. He didn't really know Apollo Creed as a child, pretty much, and then he decides to make a new life for himself in Philadelphia. He meets Rocky, and then they start training. And he wants to fight, and pretty much that's how the movie goes. And
go ahead. I was to say,
movie, oh my god, it's amazing. It's one of the best movies of the year for me.
Yeah, that's what everyone's been telling me. Also, it's from the same people who did. Now, James, if you see this movie, it's gonna drive you fucking insane. It's called Fruitvale Station because when you're done watching that movie, you're gonna hate cops.
Ryan Coogler is the director who did Fruitvale Station last year, and I don't know how Michael B. Jordan didn't get nominated for an Oscar that year, which is bullshit.
No, nothing for Michael B. Jordan. Well, yeah, because remember, it's the DOF jizz. It's a DOF nasty ass jizz. They always cover other films that don't deserve it.
I know it's ridiculous. But this year, I think they should get some nominations, including Best Original Soundtrack. The cinematography is really, really good, especially the final fight between.
There's a
final fight. They do stuff part of the final fight, but like you don't know who the character is.
I have no idea what the final fight is. Like I said, I only seen little to nothing, and that's how I want to keep it. So.
Same here. That's what I did because the only things that I'm talking about will be in the TV trailers that you see. I will spoil nothing about the movie.
Yeah.
The movie is excellent. I definitely recommend that you go see it immediately when it comes out, this November 25th.
Oh, absolutely. Well, Gary, you always fucking eat.
I mean,
Wait, everybody, I have a request. Everybody, okay, listen, open up your mouths.
Really?
Okay, I closed them as soon as you
Hey,
called me.
James, I didn't know you speak German.
Anyway, Creed is without it. I think Michael D. Jordan should get nominated for something. Sylvester Stallone definitely needs to get nominated for something.
Wow, so the rumors are true.
I got a question for you,
That's
movie.
true. Alex definitely agreed with me on that as well. And he just commented on the the thing. I gotta see what he said.
Oh, I'm not on the live feed.
No spoilers.
I'll try to.
No, don't worry, Alex. No spoilers. I just made sure there were no spoilers when I discussed it. So
Yeah, don't be like Leon, the spoiler. Gary, what the fuck are you doing?
Not spoiling it.
Oh,
I'm not gonna spoil anything. So
look at Gary.
Well, I had a movie related question for you movie experts. This movie about Benghazi. The thing. Now you guys said movies that get released in January usually aren't good. I think this movie's getting released in January, isn't it?
This is one of a couple of films that are getting released in January. I'm actually.
In April 8.
well,
But
it might get
didn't you say that is a cause for concern? Usually movies that get released in January.
In January and February, and here's why: is because the Oscar season is over, and that time period, that's where Hollywood releases all their shit, cheap ass films just to make a quick buck.
So you did not get one. So do you think this is going to be a good movie or no?
It has to be, because if it isn't, Michael Bay is fucked.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Screwed.
Oh, by the way, speaking of veterans, James, I want to wish you a happy belated Veterans Day.
The Marine.
Thank you, sir.
Hustle, loyalty, and respect.
Oh, fuck! I was buzzing.
By the way, of all the people, you're the one I respect because the thing is, we all love veterans except for Romy. Why? Because he does.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, hey, buckethead! You're not a goddamn Marine! Quit fucking saluting like that! Hustle, loyalty, respect, honor, courage, and commitment. Gee, that sounds familiar, don't it? Fucking cheap ass.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, what a coincidence. Lucas eating Skittles, and it reminds me of Buckethead.
Yeah, I ate Skittles, so don't.
Taste the rainbow, bitches.
Anyway.
If and this is from the writer of The Town, that movie is awesome. If this movie is not good, Michael Bay is fucked.
Oh my.
I hate Hillary Clinton with a passion.
Yep.
The thing I'm wondering is it has a good cast, as a good writer, and potentially a good director. I mean, he's been kind of hit or miss, but the thing I'm wondering is why is it coming out in January? That's the thing that had me concerned.
Well,
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Pushed back because it couldn't compete with other films. He doesn't want to compete with other films.
Back or something.
Well, Kung Fu Panda 3 did the same thing.
Oh yeah, which I'm actually excited for. I saw a trailer for that when I saw
Oh my god, I cannot fucking wait.
You want to know one thing about the movie Kung Fu Panda? It's a movie about. It's all about Romy as a freaking bear. That's what it is.
Romy is a bear.
Trying to learn Kung Fu, that's what it is.
Although Romy's unconventional, he's a hairless bear.
Oh my.
Yeah, he's just wearing his hair. If you're something that can make you laugh even harder, what?
Watch. He's gonna take a deep breath. Oh, there it is.
Here's something to make you laugh harder.
Wait, no, Gary, no. Hang on.
Oh my god. Hey Gary, you know what Gary sounds like? He whistles one of those, nasty old man farts. It's all.
Oh my god, help me!
Anyway, let's get back into the main.
Look,
I gotta get back into two other movies I saw today. The first film I saw today was Love and Mercy.
Okay. And a boy, Mr. Lucas.
I saw it because I've been waiting to see this movie for a while. I could not see it in theaters. I could not see it came out right away. But Love and Mercy, guys, is one of the best biopics I've seen in a while. Probably this year's been a great year for biopics.
Yeah, Straight Outta Compton, Love and Mercy, and a couple of other ones.
Let me just say my quick thoughts about this movie. Sorry to cut you off, Lucas, but
No problem, go right.
movie, I have it on DVD. I watch this movie over and over all the time because as a music guy as I am, as a big Beach Boys fanatic as I am, Paul Dano and John Cusack did a fantastic job playing this, but I think Paul Dano's performance in this movie was a lot better because cool. Write it down, yeah. Get your pen and papers and write it on Ronnie's forehead. So, anyways, as for this movie, Paul Dano's performance was the best because he was Brian Wilson. Why am I saying he was in all caps? Because to me, he actually did look and sound get played because he was Brian Wilson in the movie. If that makes any sense in a way.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
His performance was fantastic. If you slow down Garrison's laugh, he sounds like an engine. Oh, Pepsi, you little... Oh,
Slow down Garrison's laugh, he sounds like an engine.
Pepsi, you little shit.
He sounds like a tugboat.
But anyways, as for this movie, I'm gonna say right now, fantastic music. It was great seeing both settings going back to 60s and 80s, back and forth in between periods. It was fantastic on how they had the concept and everything, how they managed to, show how Brian Wilson was in the 80s and in the 60s, creating pet sounds and a little bit of Smile as well. Great album as well, both great albums. And all I can say is I give it a perfect 5 out of 5 instead of 4. Anyways, Luke, back to your thoughts about this.
Anyway, this movie was
I
really
think Free from Rockets, you were
movie
saying
was
said
really
something
well
about
acted.
Brian Wilson.
The acting, especially from Paul Dano, was amazing.
Oh, best performance.
He is definitely Brian Wilson, just like you said. Paul Giamatti was also a really good supporting actor. Like, Paul Giamatti's been doing a good job this year as a supporting actor in Straight Outta Compton and in Love and Mercy. He's been a good supporting actor. Not gonna lie, man. He's been pretty good. Next,
That goddamn Howard Stern.
Anyway,
He was pig virus in that movie.
the music is absolutely amazing in this movie. The music's perfect for the movie. The cinematography was really good too, and the story really kept me into it. The one problem, I do have a few problems with it though. I felt like some scenes in the movie, John Cusack did act out a little bit, but over the top. But otherwise, he was still doing a really good job. And some scenes dragged on a little bit too much. There's one scene in particular. I think it was the pool scene. It kind of felt a little weird because he was like, honestly, it's still a really, really good movie. I say go check this out. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh my!
And speaking of music, there is also a movie that Garrett saw that also kind of relates to music.
Save the rants for later. That's the whole point. The rants are for later. One movie I saw this week, and I saw not that long ago before he started hanging out on Skype, is Meet Earl and the Dying Girl. Honestly, I kind of agree with Jerome that
Thank you.
Stars 2.0. But
Yep, minus 2.0.
But there are still some good scenes in the movie, and the main actor is kind of good. I'm not gonna lie, he did get me at some point, especially one near the end where he's just
the one near the end when he reads a particular. I didn't spoil nothing. You
not
fucking
spoilers. It's not a spoiler.
you fucking hemorrhoid ass juice.
Okay, I'll say it myself.
Movie though, it just feels like if I'd rather watch a movie like that, I'd rather watch Walnut Stars. I'd rather not watch Me or Dying Girl. It's not a bad movie, but rather watch Walnut Stars.
It's a dinosaur.
I'm gonna give. What do you call a gay dinosaur?
Oh boy! This gonna remind me of Barney. I don't know.
Oh, hey! Hey, Gary! Hey, what do you call a lesbian dinosaur? A lick-a-lot-of-puss.
I'm gonna give this movie, Me Your Only Dying Girl, a 5 out of 10. Honestly, it's not a great as I thought it was gonna be, but
Oh, it's a Wes Anderson bullshit movie. That's what it is.
no, it could have been much worse.
No, it's fucking Wes Anderson. That's what reminding me.
It's kind of disappointing because I was expecting a good amount from this movie, though, unfortunately. So, that being said, what do you guys want to talk about next? Because I need to get a drink.
I'm still wanting to talk about the movies that I saw.
All right.
Which I only saw 2 movies, basically. The first one I saw was, the Peanuts movie.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, it's a damn good musical.
It's fucking awesome.
And, yeah, it's a really awesome movie. I just want to sum it up real quick. It's everything you wanted if you've seen the cartoons back when you were a kid,
You will love it.
you will love the shit out of this movie. And it's good for kids and it's good for adults.
There's a lot of
Animation's
visual
great.
gags, too,
A
man.
lot of visual gags.
Wait, what movie?
The
Peanuts.
Peanuts movie.
It's about Romy's mom's poop.
Oh.
It's about Gary's. Anyways.
I like it when Gary eats peanuts. Allergic to peanuts.
Oh,
Ram.
Oh my.
what?
It is all about Romy's Mom. So I don't know.
Are you Batman or Chicken Man?
Oh my.
Fucking the Arkham villains. I'm gonna come over there and kick the living crap out of you. No, Gary, you ever play the Arkham games? Those fucking the inmates of the Arkham series. They're funny as fuck. What the hell? You get sodomized again?
I hope he doesn't run into his door again.
Yeah, he needs to go back in the closet.
Anyway, what did you get the rating out of this?
Anyways,
go
this film is still incredible. It's really amazing. Yeah, I pretty much gave it a 5.
What's going on?
Basically. And the next one.
That's it for me. 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, and there's only 2 good animations this year: Inside Out and Peanuts.
Have you seen Shaun the Sheep?
No.
You need
Okay.
to watch Shaun the
You
Sheep.
need to watch Shaun the Sheep, dude. It's a masterpiece.
And it's also good because
Online, dude.
I love stop motion. I love stop
Armand.
motion films.
Oh, Armand is like the
Right.
The English, it's the English Pixar.
Yep. What the fuck?
No, it's the English Leica, if you ever know what they are. They're the people who made Paranorman and
Oh
Coraline.
yeah, Coraline.
And yeah, they're
Oh,
really
my.
amazing movies. Then the next film, man, this is a disappointment beyond proportions. I'm talking about the new James Bond movie, Spectre.
Oh.
Yeah, I can agree, dude. I'm sorry. You know what? Wait, did I do a review of Spectre last week, Lucas?
Yeah.
I did. Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what? I can understand you guys. I don't think it's great, or I think it's okay at best. But I can see why people are not happy with this.
Pierce Brosnan came out. I don't remember the exact word he used, but he said it was not very good, basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
My dad. No, let's go ahead.
Go ahead, Luke. I want to hear your thoughts.
Tentacle porn. Freaking.
Anyway, I think we should be talking about corn on this show.
No, it's
No.
literally. If you see this
No.
whole movie,
The
that
opening-
still looks like somebody. I'm not kidding you.
Seriously, the opening credits, like, it involves an octopus and all that shit. I understand.
Wait, what did you say? You said corn?
Tentacle porn.
Oh, I think you said corn. I was like, oh, I know all about corn.
Corn, James. No corn is involved in the Spectre movie, unfortunately.
Oh my.
Unless you count the skulls, the Dia de los Muertos skulls that were made from the corn sugar. But that's another story.
My dad, he saw Spectre and he gave it a 3 out of 5.
That's why I see it. 6 out of 10. So 3 out of 5.
I gave it a 6.5 out of 10.
The thing is, he said, I mean, he was looking forward to this movie, but when he saw it, he was disappointed because there was some parts and a lot that was really off, and he said it was not good. That's what he told me. I don't know much because I didn't see it. So where Luke?
Wait, what happened to Luke?
I don't know. Where are you, Mr. Luke?
It says his microphone is muted.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I had to break a broom handle off in someone's ass.
Oh boy.
Anyways, I did see 3 movies this week. One, when we get to the rants, I'm ranting later.
Save the rest later.
But I'm going to discuss 2 movies I did see. The first one was Susan Bad movie. I saw The Boy Next Door.
Oh.
My dad, we were looking through some movies that was released on Fios, and my dad wanted to watch The Boy Next Door. So I was like, okay, let's see what it is. So as soon as we were watching the movie, there was only one thing good about the movie. That was Jennifer Lopez's ass. That's it. That was the only thing good. Throughout the movie, again, I realized, oh, it's just another student, a high school student, being flirtatious, being flirty with a teacher, and she goes off stalking her daily life and all that bullshit. One of those stupid stalker movies that I absolutely hate.
You want to see a great stalker movie? Watch The Gift.
The Gift.
That movie's me.
That was outstanding.
But I thought the acting was too freaking ridiculous and cliche for another, for another stupid, what was I saying? Another stalker movie, just like The Perfect Guy, except this one did not have a girl with a sexy ass, but still.
And guess who directed this movie? The guy who's directed nothing but shitty movies, Rob Cohen.
Oh
I
boy.
gave this movie.
Who made Alex Crossburnin?
Would you say that this movie was forced and contrived?
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
No,
I can take that back. Rob Cohen's made one great movie. It's called Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. He actually made that, believe it or not.
So I gave this 1 out of 5, and I'm gonna try to keep it short so I can get back to Mr. Luke Nukem. I saw a good movie that was starring Tom Cruise. It was
Famous Sal's worst movie of all time.
I saw Edge of Tomorrow. Okay, first off, remember, I saw this movie blinded. I didn't know what was going on. In the first part, I was not starting to like it. Why? Because it kept going back and back to the same scene. But as soon as the movie progressed on why it was doing it, I was like, now it makes absolute sense. And then as soon as they were going on the big hunt over and over, I realized, man, the action in this movie was freaking incredible. And I'm going to say right now, this is obviously going to be my top 5 best Tom Cruise movies of all time. I gave it a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, James come up because we both thought this was gonna be like another Oblivion, and James was
Yep.
like, "Drew, you gotta see this. This is like the best sci-fi film from District 9." I'm just like, "No, shut the fuck." He's like, "I'm serious. It's Tom Cruise's best film since Collateral." I'm like, "Okay." And I went to go see it. And I came back and I was like, "Holy fuck, you were right."
Still.
It was a good movie.
It was my number 5 of last year.
Plus, as soon as I saw Tom Cruise, oh boy, I had twisty nipples.
Oh, for fucking
Just like, and you converted to Scientology just for Tom Cruise.
Oh boy.
That is screwed up.
Look at this.
You gotta come out of the closet, Tom Cruise. Oh my god.
So what were twisting my nipples to on Sunday?
Oh boy. And oh fuck! I just lost my train of thought. God damn it.
You're talking
God
about
damn it.
Doctor
God
Tomorrow.
damn it.
You have to grow some hair to keep the thoughts in your brain a little bit easier for insulation.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, you were talking about
Yeah, Edge of Tomorrow. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I was gonna say this. Edge of Tomorrow. Oh, by the way, way better than Boyhood. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Clear.
Boyhood. Fucking.
I'm back.
Yes, Spectre.
Yeah, Spectre. What a disappointment this movie was because, well, you know, the only thing that was very fun, this movie, all the positives are just fine. They're not great. They're not amazing. They're just fun. The positives I have are just fine. Like performance-wise, everyone's fine in this movie. And some action scenes were okay, but Sam Smith.
I was gonna say I love the tracking shot at the beginning of the movie.
I liked it better when it was called. I liked it better when they used it in Gravity and Birdman.
Still.
Anyways, Sam Smith's theme. It's really good, but it doesn't fit in the movie. Not even in the opening entrance sequence. I think you may put it in the end credit sequence. I don't know, but to me,
Yep.
it just doesn't fit. You can put it with the additional soundtrack or whatever, but yeah, that song really didn't fit at all.
What did you think of the intro, Luke? Was it technical?
It just the intro.
The intro, the opening credits, dude. The opening credits, the Sam
Okay.
Smith.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The theme's good, but the fact is that the theme didn't really fit the movie because I thought the song was good. It just didn't.
Sounds
I don't
good.
think it could be anywhere in the movie. It could be in the soundtrack, like as a
Yeah.
bonus or something. But
Be a single for his Sam Smith.
yeah, and like I said, some action scenes are okay, but
I will say this: there is one action scene I thought was fucking awesome.
helicopter.
No, the one on
The ruffle copter.
no. My waffle copter goes swash.
Oh my.
No, it's the one on the train.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh man.
That was awesome. Yeah, WWE. Yeah, fucking WWE sheep. All you fucking sheep out there who you kiss Vince McMahon's nuts. Yeah, Batista's a fucking badass.
He is bad.
Yeah, but
His one word of dialogue.
That did not take anything away. That was meant there for comedic value, and it made me laugh because even he was like, "Well,
It made me laugh. It was like, really?
no, not me. I was dying. I was dying to laugh because that was made for comedic effect."
I chuckled.
comedic effect. Okay, so yeah, speaking of Batista, him and Bellucci are wasted in this movie.
I don't think Batista was wasted.
Yeah, he was really wasted.
Yeah, still.
He's the
That's what I
silent
thought.
protagonist.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, but basically,
bullshit.
another thing that I have is that too many weak villains. Okay, so you got the guy. Okay, so you have the guy who is basically the henchman. Basically, we're talking about Batista.
Wait, Batista was in that movie?
Yeah,
in that
he was
movie.
fucking awesome. He was a badass.
Oh, he was great in the Scorpion
Yeah, he
King
was
movie. Was it Scorpion King?
Scorpion King 3.
We still haven't watched Scorpion King 4. I really want to see that.
I know. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Luke. That was fun.
Okay, and and then there's the guy who ends up being, the guy who betrays. Sorry, got something in my throat. There's a guy who is the villain who happens to betray everyone. Oh, I'm a traitor. Ha, I didn't see that coming. Really? And then the weakest villain in that entire movie. I'm sorry, it's Christoph Waltz.
You are absolutely correct because not only is he so underutilized, the story behind him.
Twist.
Oh my god.
Help
The
me.
twist, I said, look, the twist doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
It just turns your nipples purple.
Because if you see the previous 3 movies, I'll get to that later. Because the thing
Well,
that
don't give it away.
I know, I won't give it away, but I want to so bad.
I know.
Because it has to do with the older movies. It has to do with the older movies, and the bad guy. God, I just want to talk about the ending, but I can't.
No.
Yeah, yeah, the twist. If you see the twist coming a mile away, it's pretty stupid. And I looked at that and I was like, really, fuck off, movie. And so what would have been a 3-star movie ended up being a 2-star movie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
2 out of 5 for me, and that's all the movies I saw. And after that, guess what I'm gonna watch Friday?
Oh boy.
Yeah. Finally, it's going to die and burn.
You gotta prepare yourself for drawing together the movie.
No, he's not talking about. No, No, you're not talking to.
No, for that because that is an event coming up in a few weeks.
I know, but
No.
go ahead, Luke. Go ahead.
No.
That will
Yeah.
trust me.
No,
It works.
Mockingjay Part 1 makes Drawn Together the movie look like Hunchback of Notre Dame.
No, you have never not seen Drawn Together the movie. You have not seen it, and I'm not spoiling anything, but it almost made me puke from the review someone did. I'm not kidding you. That's how bad the animation is. It makes Food Fight look like Inside Out.
It makes no. Hunger Games
I'm
makes
not
Food
joking.
Fight look like Frozen in
They-
comparison. Don't. Oh my god, it's that goddamn horrible. Yes, I saw all 3 movies. They're all bad. Not bad in like a sucker punch bad. I'm like, they're so goddamn boring.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck Sucker Punch. That movie is a goddamn abortion.
I hate it more than
I know you do.
in this entire group.
Mhm.
No, you do.
But, yeah, I know, but the fact is that I'm not a huge fan of this franchise. In fact, I think it's the most overrated franchise of all time. In fact, one of my overrated movies of all time.
It is definitely overrated. I give you that because I watched the first one. I'm like, it's not that good. I don't know what.
The first one. It's a young adult cliche mess of a movie, and then the second one, which is made by Francis Lawrence, is it's the best one, but I'm using best very loosely because it's still like the first movie, except that I love it how you have different characters that we can see. Oh my god, look at that girl, she has a hatchet and all that stuff. Jenna Malone, yeah, she has like a hatchet. And then there's a girl who sharpened her fangs so she can bite people to death. There's a guy with the trident. This movie's gonna be awesome. And then what happens? We were gonna have like a good climax or battle royale, but instead we get Katniss and her friends running from birds. Katniss and her friends running from killer monkeys. Katniss running from mist, and all the cool characters that we were gonna see in the movie fight each other are killed off screen. So I was like, wow, what a waste of time that is.
Yeah.
And of course every cliffhanger is just sequel bait entirely. Third one is the worst out of all of them. I call this the Breaking Dawn Part 1 of the franchise. Why? Because nothing fucking happens in this movie. If there's one thing that happens in this movie, it's when they go and try to stop helicopters from shooting down a hospital. And even then, that scene was still awful. Why? Because I'll get to that scene in a little bit. Because
Oh Jesus.
this movie is driving me insane. Oh God, this.
Oh, by the way, just one thing real quick. If I leave, it's because my laptop overheated. Just so you know.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Anyway, so back to the worst franchise of all time.
Oh my.
I'm just laughing, folks, because when Luke goes after these videos, it doesn't I may have a different perspective, but it just makes me laugh for some reason. I don't know why.
Maybe it's because of something that.
No.
Okay. So, the thing is about Mockingjay Part 1 is that it's the Breaking Dawn Part 1 of the franchise. We get it. You guys hear it on the podcast, and you people, audience, are listening to me right now. And everyone's like, why do you say that? Well, like I said, nothing happens in that movie. The only thing that there's talking in board meetings, preparations for like the Revolutionary War, which is all boring as fuck. And then there's, I think, walking through debris and nothing happens. Walking through debris and nothing happens until like after that scene you're like, we're in the battle? Not yet. Okay. The only thing that goddamn goddamn happened in this movie is when Katniss and his little group of... No, I'm not going to call her Katniss. I'm going to call her Catfish Jellybean. So Catfish Jellybean...
Catfish Jellybean.
Or Evergreen.
Yeah.
Starving Games.
Catfish is trying to save pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah.
What?
Here's a pizza.
Yeah, Codfish is trying to capture peace, dude.
I'm guessing they met at Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Oh my.
They're gonna get
That's
executed
stuff
like
right
Caesar.
here.
Oh.
Yeah, and Katniss is gonna get executed like Caesar, if you know what I mean. Okay, so
Really?
you know that
Really?
scene where she shoots down that plane? Like, oh my god, it was so awesome. Yeah, that's the only scene in the entire movie, and guess what happens? You know how everyone who's innocent and prays to her like is like that? Yeah, they pray her like as a god or something, like she's the messiah of the districts or something like that. Like she's gonna rise up, like bring up everything. Well, like she's gonna protect everyone from President Blow. Here's the thing. That hospital is filled with men, women, and children. She shoots down the plane, and the plane that she shot down crashes into the hospital, and everyone is dead. Thank you, Katniss.
D.E.D.
You killed a bunch of innocent people. And then she turns around, and then all of a sudden gets so pissed off that I was like, oh, the Capitol did it. They're slaughtering men, women, and children. Look at this. I'm like, you're the one who shot down the airplane and make it go into the hospital to kill everyone in there. So, the entire movie's dialogue almost kind of revolves around Peeta, Katniss,
Dude, look,
Gale,
hold that thought. Look at James's picture.
Gale, Katniss.
Oh my.
Turn the other way, boys, so that you're not facing the camera.
What was that? What was that?
But we're talking about me and my discussion with Hunger Games. And,
Your laugh is all excellent.
personally, yes, the dialogue does revolve around Peeta, Katniss, Gale, Prim, Gale, Peeta, Katniss.
Pizza.
Squash
Yeah.
repeat.
Catnip and pizza. Two combinations.
Katniss is going around, even though she's like, oh, like, she doesn't give a damn, like, she kind of gives just a little bit of a damn about her family. She gives more of a crap about Peeta. Why? Because everyone's revolving around this love triangle nonsense, because, you know, Katniss loves Gale, and Katniss loves Peeta. And that's just one thing in young adult movies that pisses me off beyond belief. They do it in every single young adult movie.
What, the love triangle?
Basically, they kind of they did it with Twilight, which is have you watched that, or Hunger Games?
Oh, you're crazy.
I would laugh at vampires crying and sparkling over
Fuck that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Go out and beat the shit out of a Twitard.
Twitard. Or
Yeah.
fairy vampires.
Twilight.
Fairy vampires.
So,
Their
yes.
weakness is feelings.
Their weakness is getting shot by a bow and arrow across the face.
Feelings.
They took an arrow to the knee.
Oh my.
Yeah, Katniss is gonna get an arrow to the knee after this movie.
Arrow to the knee.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. Oh my god. I just basically it's Katniss going around And at the same time, when she's doing all this stuff, she's still concerned for PETA. And even though, like, she's still, even with her best friend, even like his friend Gail, there's a scene where Gail and Codfish are trying to find PETA. Like, all secretly. Codfish and Gail.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Gable.
Gayhole. And Gayhole and Codfish. They're trying to find PETA throughout all this entire debris, and Katniss is still concerned for PETA. Think about this for a second. And then Gale and Katniss meet out somewhere quiet, and then freaking Codfish is like, man, I hope that pea soup. I'm really worried about pea soup right now, which, soup. Like, I'm really concerned for him. I need him. Like, I really care about him so badly. And then Gayhole is like, I care about him too, and we're gonna both find him together. And then they kiss.
Oh my.
Katniss, do you love Peter or not? Oh my god. And it just, yeah, in the movie again is boring. And oh the fuck.
Home of the Whopper, what's your beef? Yeah, in case you didn't notice, yeah, Luke is not a big fan of the Hunger Games series.
Yeah.
And Lucas is ordering a chicken jalapeno pizza.
Chicken bacon jalapeno pizza with a side order of enchiladas.
Oh my.
Wait, are we in the rants now? Or no?
Well, Luke and Lucas got interrupted by something, so.
The thing is, I really want to
Cat sucks. Where was I? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Catnip.
Alright. Oh.
Yeah.
You Myron, bruh?
Yeah, of course.
Like Myron must.
Yeah. As you can tell, I can't stand young adult novel movies. I can't stand the young adult movies. They're the same movie every time I walk into them.
You know what the worst one is, Luke?
What, Twilight?
The Host.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
That's worse than Twilight. I'm not kidding you.
Oh, well, it was done by the same author, wasn't it?
Yes, it
Yeah.
was. And it was way worse than Twilight could be.
Boring as fuck.
I would rather listen to Stephanie Meyer read something than see another.
No, I'd rather listen to Gilbert Gottfried read a Twilight book than actually read a Twilight book.
Lucas looks like Gilbert Gottfried.
No, I actually do Gilbert Gottfried voice. You want to hear it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
Talk to me like I'm 11.
You know you're not going to get near with your father. Hey guys.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
I'm the Aflac duck. No, Aflac.
Dang it,
I am the
Yeah, I just don't. Okay. Hold on.
He entered my collector.
Oh my.
50 Shades of Grey, the Gilbert Gottfried 50 Shades of Grey people from college humors.
I am my club, I fuck.
Oh my.
Fuck. Hey, as I yelled, he entered my inside, slapping my ass with a riding crop.
Excuse me.
Anyway,
Hold on.
good. What happened here? My throat got a little dry from trying to do that voice. But anyway, what's the next topic you guys want to do?
You guys go ahead. I'm just taking care of something real quick, so go on.
All right.
Ignore the rhythmic slapping sounds.
Fucking really?
I hate to get off schedule. I know we're supposed to be saying rants for last. I gotta get it out of my system.
Oh, dude.
All in all, I hate the Hunger Games movies. They're nothing but a bunch of time wasters and just fan service for all the fangirls out there. Because even though I'm not a huge fan of young adult novels, I love Harry Potter. I really like the Maze Runner series because, at least Maze Runner, it's not like every other young adult movie I see, like Twilight, Hunger Games, and Divergent. It's not like those movies. But you know what? At least it's true with this. It's kind of true. Never mind. I'm trying to say it's something else, but
you know who really, really likes the Hunger Game movies?
I know who she is. I know who she is, and you know what?
The guy. No, I want you to get.
No, Luke, easy.
I'm not gonna start anything. I'm just saying.
No. I know who Luke Nukem was talking about, but Lucas, what were you talking about?
You know who likes the Hunger Games movies? Who thinks they're awesome?
Fucking what?
Mr. Casual. What?
My name is Jeff Wood.
He told me he'd rather see that than the night before because I'm seeing the night before on Friday.
I'd rather see the night before, to be honest with you.
It's
It's Jonathan Levine. That guy did one of the best movies of the decade.
50-50.
50-50.
That's right.
I'd rather see the night before than watch a contender for one of the worst movies of the year.
Yep.
You know what? I was planning on saving this review for Friday, but you know what? I can't hold it in much longer. I want it out of my system so I can put this behind me.
So all in all, people, I hate the Hunger Games movies, and I will never like him for as long as I live. But I will say, as a positive, Faith is wondering about this. Is there a positive in Hunger Games? Yeah, Finnick is fine.
Yep.
In his role, Finnick is actually
fucking
the guy I want to relate to. He's the one fucking character in this movie that actually is like, wow, that guy's awesome. He's kind of cool. That's the only fucking positive of this movie. Are you freaking happy? Actually, I don't want to be that rude. Well, you're welcome. At least I stated you the positives, and as always, I'm gonna destroy the living fuck out of Mockingjay Part 2.
Looking forward to that. Anyway, Gary, what do you have to say?
Folks, get some popcorn and relax.
I am really hungry. I actually think about getting something to eat.
Go get something to eat, then.
All right, I'll order a pizza.
Okay.
I'll bring it upstairs.
Mr. Luke Nukem Romy, if I miss anything, I'm going to ask for a little favor. Please help me out, fellas, because I would really appreciate it. Okay, now here's my only request for everybody watching and for everybody here. I'm dead serious asking this, and I mean it. I don't want to hear about this movie. I don't want to be joked around with it. I don't want to hear nothing more about this movie once I ran about it. Why? Because this is a movie that got me so pissed to the point I was in an emotional wreck.
Yeah.
I had an emotional breakdown seeing this movie, and Mr. Luke Nukem and Romy can testify.
Yeah.
I agree, because we actually saw him react to this on my iPhone. We actually had a reaction to this towards the end of the movie, and that's where he breaks down into the emotional state.
Oh my god!
And the movie we are talking about is Gary's worst film of all time. If you don't know what it is, then people have thought, well, I thought it was Hottie and the Naughty. No.
Oh, Bob, wrong. This movie.
Wrong.
What about the movie Holes?
No, it's this movie called Rock, It's Your Decision. Basically, it's a Christian anti-rock movie. Let me explain what this is. This is about a boy named, or guy, or whatever the fuck he is, named who was all into rock and roll music until all of a sudden his stupid, meddling bitch of a mother went out bitching to the preacher saying, Jeffrey is listening to rock and roll music. Maybe it's not his fault for causing it. No fucking shit is your fault. It is your fault for. It is your fault for,
Agreed.
Okay, you want to know why the kid's attitude was so freaking bad to his parents? Let me explain the reason why. And I'll be the same way. Because his mother kept bitching at him all the time about him blasting and playing rock and roll music.
Blasting his load.
Now, here's the thing, though. Let me look at my notes here. His mother nags at him and blames the music for his attitude. Well, here's the thing, though. Like I said, for his attitude, I would be bitching too at the person if they were constantly ranting about the music I listen to. And you folks know me. You people know me that I love rock and roll. I love all the stuff I got here in my records.
Mm-hmm.
The pastor is saying, judging the musical content, not parents' fault. Well, guess what? It was the parents' fault. Now, here's the thing, though. Pastor and Jeffrey made a deal saying, Jeffrey, I want you to take 2 weeks off from listening to rock and roll music. Listen to some of my records and do a little stuff. Do some rock and roll music and listen to some of my records and tapes I got.
Write down verses every time like you listen to like one of the
This is
albums
not
or
happening.
something.
Well, the thing is with the Christian music, I can't say nothing on Christian music. Why? Because I don't listen to it, so I can't really say anything.
Yeah,
But
I don't
here's
care about it.
what I'm going to say now about rock and roll music. If that was my if I was in that kid's shoes, and if I was supposed to do a deal like that, here's the thing, though. I'm trying to say this cool and calm. If I was in that deal of listening to rock and roll music and I couldn't listen to it for 2 weeks, I would be fucking dead! I would be fucking brain dead!
Yeah.
Literally, you will not see me on Skype. You will not see me on fucking painting game. You will not see hear word from me. I will be in that bed, brain dead. Without the music I listen to, I would be fucking dead!
Well, you just contradicted yourself because you're already brain dead.
Yeah.
So put fucking lit.
I think
Wait,
it's
look.
with Jeffrey's brain
Look at
dead.
that fake left.
So pretty much Jeffrey, on the other hand, so Jeffrey started researching more about this rock and roll music and saying, look at all the nasty things that are in this lyrics and whatnot. Look at all these nasty words and meanings in this music about sex and politics and sex, politics, drugs. Well, let me say something. That's the fucking point about rock and roll.
Yeah.
They're supposed to have a fucking data.
Oh, shit.
And I love it. And I love it how Jeffrey is explaining that. Oh yeah, rock and roll stinks. And then he can't think of a reason why it can be right.
Let me say one thing about
Jesus.
Oh wait! I have a question about this movie. So basically, the mom was basically giving him a hard time because he liked a little old-fashioned rock and roll.
Big time.
Yeah, and there's like this horribly, overly exaggerated, stereotypical evangelical Christian.
Was it? What did?
It was.
Okay, like, did the dad get involved? Did he sound like this?
Is that?
no.
Wipe that smile off your face. Do you understand? What is that? A twisted system pin?
Okay, now that's really good. That's good. But let me explain one thing.
Yeah.
So Jeffrey, like I said, Jeffrey was saying, oh, this death of. Well, here's the thing about rock and roll music, or music in general. It is supposed to have a certain theme or topic that the artist is writing about. If it's about politics, for example. Let me say one group, for example, Romy's favorite, Depeche Mode. The songs that they write is mostly about politics or protesting, all that, which is good. It's
That's a
supposed
running
to have
joke,
a
right?
meaning to a song.
Yeah, that's a running joke.
Exactly.
Here's the thing, though. They also
What does it have to do with running?
I will say a song right now that they go. It's a romantic love song.
So I had vinyl for
Here's
it
the thing,
parts of
though.
it.
It's a love song. It expresses
Hey,
how
Tom, look at the chat.
woman in their life, which is okay. So here's. I will get to that in a little.
Oh my God! Don't say nothing, but I'm not kidding you, folks. He literally said that in the fucking movie.
All right, I'll get to
Near
that.
the end. Yeah.
Basically, let me say something about rock and roll. If you did not have rock and roll, you wouldn't have the music that you people out there listen to these days. You would not fucking have it.
Yeah.
Without Elvis Presley, without Jerry Lee Lewis, Little Richard, a Big Bopper, Buddy fucking Holly, you wouldn't have none of the stuff that went to the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s and what you have today. You wouldn't have it without the icon of rock and roll.
Yeah.
And plus, here's the thing though. You're saying, oh, Elvis Presley's rock and roll. Well, guess what? Let me say something about rock and roll with Elvis Presley. He also did gospel too. Just because he was a Christian doesn't mean that he liked rock and roll as well. So pretty much, here's the thing though. You can't like rock and roll because it'll interfere your relationship with God. Well, let me say one fucking thing right now.
You need to know God listens to Slayer.
Y'all can see right over there. I got my Bible, got my portrait of Jesus. I'm a Christian myself. I read my Bible. Know more about me. But here's the thing, though. Just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean that I'm going to separate my connection I have with the Lord with the music. Because I grew up with all this. I grew up with all this music.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Exactly.
Once in a while, they have, like, featuring the devil or Satan or whatever, some titles. But here's the thing, though. It's not trying to go against religion. It's supposed to have a type of meaning that the artist is trying to give in the song. That's the point. So pretty much this little fucker, I'm going to say right now, thanks to all his ranting that he had, he was starting to lose all his friends because
All of his friends and all of his first on his family members.
Because this stupid blonde-headed, teeny, this blonde-headed, no titty, dickless, cutlass, son of a bitch, muscle, no good Christian up the ass, stupid motherfucking weasel.
He's just a big fanatic.
Music.
Colonel Clusterfuck, basically.
What the motherfucker was doing?
Colonel
I swear this
Because of his parents.
Yeah, pretty much.
I swear, if this kid Jeffrey ever met me, I'll do two things. Not only beat the holy fucking shit out of him, but I'll go to the store, buy some extra copies of a lot of records I have that I don't need. I will knock him senseless on his freaking cranium and let him know what real music is.
Yeah.
Never met me.
You just need to drop some LSD and listen to some Deep Purple, man.
Okay, I will get
Yeah,
to that.
man.
Now, here's the thing, though, him and his buddy Marty.
It was the only guy who's actually like, why couldn't he be the hero?
He's the only likable character, yes.
Yes, Marty, thank you, made some excellent statements. I forgot some statements, but Marty was the only character who made excellent statements. Thank you very much, Marty. I love you. So pretty much
Exactly.
something right now.
Who said-
Exactly.
Yeah, the thing what Marty says about rock and roll is that, you know, people have the right to what they want to listen to. And everyone's like, thank you. And then all of a sudden they make him into the villain of the movie.
He is not the fucking villain. He is the fucking savior of the movie. Jeffrey's a fucking villain.
Wait, hey, guys, hold on that thought. I've been getting a couple of messages on my Facebook, and oh, fuck, it's doing this again.
Excuse me, I just
It said the
farted.
live feed is buffering and it's looping again, like it did a few episodes ago.
Oh boy.
I don't know why it is.
Alright, everybody in the
Okay,
chat.
well, okay. Yeah, but hold on, folks. Yeah, if you want, there always is the replay where it did fix everything and there was no problems. So.
Yeah,
Can they
exactly.
hear it, though?
No, it's looping or buffering. It's doing one of the
Yeah,
two.
but can they hear the audio?
I'm not sure.
Alright,
Oh, go ahead. Continue, Gary. Continue.
Alright, so let me say something. Let me say some of the records that they were going through that Jeffrey was freaking bitching about some of the titles. Let me say a couple of the records that they had. They had a Leonard Skinner record, a Billy Joe record. Billy Joe's one of the greatest all-time songwriters.
Yeah.
And the way they censor Leonard Skinner's black electrical tape over the names.
So pretty, yeah. What? That's what he did. He put the fucking tape over their names. They don't do it the lyrics, Dinner. No.
And you know what's funny is that he talks about like basically the average age of people who buy a Kiss album are 12 years old.
Fuck off! I've been listening to Kiss since I was 6.
And 6 years old, that's when Gene Simmons got laid.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Billy Joel Leonard Skinner, he had a fucking Eagles record in his hand.
Oh, this is towards the end of the movie, folks.
You know what?
We'll get to that discussion in a little while.
Let me say something more about Sue. So basically, Marty, they were all going through the records, you know. If Marty said, hey, if you don't like them, give them to me. I would have done the same exact thing, Marty. Thank you very much. I would have told the same exact thing. So basically, Jeffrey, this little fucker, he lost all his friends, lost everybody that he was close with. Why? Because he couldn't keep his freaking badass mouth shut.
And here's the thing, he also was going to take a girl to a concert. And guess what happened there?
But you know what? Thanks to this stupid bet with this damn four-eyed preacher, he couldn't go to the concert.
This fucking movie, it's just downright sadistic. Its morals are so opposite. It's just convoluted and just depressing because it's just a hatred fucking movie.
Right,
yeah,
it
was.
I wanted to say something about the buffering thing. Try closing out the window, then come back in and see what happens.
No, some of them told me that it's back to normal now. So.
Oh, okay, good. For some reason, I don't know why that is.
Wait. So it's going to record properly, or is it just...
No, it'll record properly. It's just the live feed where you can watch it on YouTube and go on the chat. It was kind of acting up a little bit. But the overall product, it'll still be good. It'll still be intense.
Yeah, the overall product will still be really good, so...
Yeah.
Good.
So anyways, more about this movie. I'm going to tell you right now. I've said once, I'll say again. I'm not afraid to repeat. I will beat the shit out of this kid Jeffrey multiple times. But here's the thing, though. I'm going to get off topic, but I'm going to bring a little story about myself into this matter.
Okay.
The thing is, when I was in high school, I was bullied, yes, because of, for the music that I was into and who I was, because I was the black sheep of my high school. But here's the thing, though. Everybody, till this day, people still judge me. You guys, I know you guys don't, but I'm just saying outside the internet, I still get judged for the music I listen to. Why? Because I grew up with it. I swear, if this kid Jeffrey did this to me, I would have to hear, I would take him in the back, I would go New York all over this little punk's ass.
Yeah.
Okay, out of nowhere.
I would freaking beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
I ought to beat the snot out of your ass.
Exactly.
So you know what? Since I know there are other topics to talk about, I'm going to try to bring this to a closer where I can bash it to a point. The statement that Mr. Luke Nukem said, this is what Jeffrey said, and I quote, lifestyle of rock and roll. They're homosexuals.
They're admitted homosexuals.
Oh!
Basically, that's what he said. He was like, what are the meanings of rock music? When I looked through my collection, I was shocked. And what about the lifestyles of the popular groups and artists? Some are admitted homosexuals.
Oh, homosexuals, okay. John Lennon, Mick Jagger.
Elvis Presley. Oh, they're gay.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson. Who else I can think of? Robert Smith, Jimmy Page, Steven Tyler, Steve Perry, Roger Waters,
Tommy Petty and the Heartbreakers, Pink
Floyd, and Roland Orsbaugh and Kurt Smith. Tears for Fears. Yeah, that's it.
Vanilla Ice.
Tears.
New Kids on the Block.
New Kids on the Block. Rick James.
I'm not joking about that one.
Johnny Wahlberg.
Billy Joel, Billy Idol. The list could go on and on. So,
Boy George.
Boy George.
Marky Mark.
So pretty much, this little motherfucker was referring to every single musician who freaking left a legacy in the music industry, a homosexual.
Okay, and I'm gonna get this before he gets into that one huge statement. he was like comparing songs to like, oh, these are like songs that relate to Satan and the occult or something
So
like that.
what? Who cares? Not only is it freedom of peace and words of America, First Amendment rights, but it was what the artist was trying to talk about in the song, because every song has to have a story to it.
And yet
Yeah.
he thinks that the title relate to Satan and all that stuff. When in actuality they don't. In actuality they don't.
Bullshit.
For example, they use sympathy for the devil, which is basically about the atrocities of man.
Okay, here's a song. I'm gonna quote this from Brad Jones. I saw his review. He did a good. Think about the title of the song by Duran Duran, "The Reflex." Think about it yourselves. People at home and on here, think about the title, "The Reflex." Yeah, you know
A
exactly.
song about an erection.
So basically, yes, all about an erection. So yeah, let's say I was rocking with the homosexuals. You know what, Jeffrey? Fuck off! And you want to know one thing? After that line, that freaking destroyed me to pieces. You want to know what made it worse? He fucking Eagles record on the podium, and it's fucking broken. It's fucking broken, innocent little record that has feelings. That has feelings. God, mother, damn it! I swear.
Hey, look, read the group
I
chat.
never touch my records.
Yeah,
He's
the
a
whole reflex.
He's a get. Okay, as for the rating of this movie, it's a 0.002 infinity 0 out of 5.
This is the worst movie of all time, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Okay, my rant to this movie's done. I don't want to hear no more about it. I am dead serious. If I get any jokes, whatever, I'm ignoring.
Wait, what's the movie called? Because I want to buy it now.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait.
I want to buy it so that they sell it so well that they make a sequel.
They probably didn't. It was released
Well,
a
the
long
movie
time
came out
ago.
like
It was released in 1982.
Oh, I didn't even know what movie we were talking about this whole time.
fucking goddamn fucking troll.
I'm going. Just go ahead and get to your next topic. I'm going.
All right.
Mm-mm.
So what's the next topic, ladies and gentlemen?
Okay. I got a wrestling topic that's you want to talk about controversial. Oh boy.
Did you have any movie reviews that you had to want to talk about?
Not really, because one of them was Pink Flamingos.
Oh, did you want to talk about Pink Flamingos?
I mean, what is there to say about this movie? It's fucking deplorable. It's garbage. It's ass. How the fuck this movie has an 80% rating is beyond me.
The reason why it has an 80% rating is because people are dumbfounded because of what it was like.
It's fucking deplorable, stupid shit.
Still.
Roger Ebert gave it a 0. Roger Ebert, oh, fuck me. The dog. You gotta remind me about that bullshit. Or dog shit, shall I say. I know, folks, I'm sorry that the fucking the live stream is just looping, it's fucking acting up. But trust me, the full video will be up in a matter of moments after we're done, and you can watch the whole thing in its entirety with no interruptions. So,
For just 5 easy payments of $9.99.
oh wait, there's more.
Call now when you get a ShamWow.
Yeah.
No.
In the slap
Or
chat.
slap chop.
Yep.
Slap my nuts.
Oh my.
Yeah, you better slap chop his own nuts, 'cause you better not make another movie.
What nuts? I don't have nuts.
Neither does Vince Offer after he made Inappropriate Comedy.
Oh fuck. But this movie, wow, it's just like, you know what it looked like? It looked like stupid Rob Zombie bullshit with an even cheaper budget. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So basically,
Yeah. That's a 0. Yeah, I'm gonna move on from that because there's nothing else to talk about that. Yeah, the mother fucks his son in the movie. There you go. And there's this one character, this fucking fat ass, nasty ass
Oh,
bitch
some-
who loves
some
eggs.
mom.
Who
Oh,
loves
no.
eggs. And she marries the egg.
Cotton.
And she marries the Eggman in the movie.
Yeah.
It's
She marries him.
Wait, the Eggman, is that like the Beatles?
No, and I'm talking about the Beatles or Dr. Robotnik, a guy who delivers eggs.
Yeah, still.
The movie's fucking ridiculous.
I see.
Yeah, so one of these days, Gary wanted to sit with me, so I have to watch the other movie I have to watch from the vet, which is The Master of Disguise.
Am I turtling enough for the Turtle Club?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my.
Another happy Madison fucktard movie.
That was a good impression, wasn't it?
I gotta go lie down. Fucking birds.
Yeah, Gary's still mad about Rocket's your decision. But anyway.
Wait, Gary, you throw hers? Well, you know.
No, he
told
just-
you.
No, he said his butt hurts.
Well, he said throw hers. It's like, well, he told you he loved you.
God damn it!
He had mascara running down his eyes.
Defro gaggers.
What one fucker up?
Anyways,
And the other movie is Miami Connection, but that's for Saturday.
that's for Saturday.
Great!
Fuck
Gilbert
Jeffrey.
Oh, if I said Gilbert Godfrey. Okay, I have a wrestling topic that I need to read.
Alright.
Is this like the main event topic?
No, it isn't. Okay. Now, last Monday Night Raw, okay, the way they closed the show was a WWE Divas Championship contract signing between Charlotte and Paige.
Oh my.
Right.
And
I heard about this.
and you know, Charlotte is actually, she's really the daughter of Ric Flair, and she's a hell of a talent. She's fucking awesome.
Oh my.
And Paige was
in the previous Raw and the 4-way battle between
yeah, she won that to be the
Becky
North
Lynch,
Contender.
one of the all
And
twins.
she's pretty much, like a heel per se. Now, Paige said some remarks. How about, Charlotte will never live up to standards, just like, your brother Reed. And I'm just like, stop right there. Now, if you don't know, her brother Reed, Ric Flair's son Reed.
Well, it's like a remix.
What?
Your voice was like Ric Flair.
Oh, is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay. Her brother Reed, Ric Flair's son Reed, died of a drug overdose 2 years ago.
Ooh. Dope.
So they had to use that in an angle with Paige to say some terrible remarks that brought up Reed. So, and Ric Flair's wife, her name is Elizabeth, correct me if I'm wrong, she was outraged. She was beyond fucking pissed.
Yep.
And speaking of piss, my computer is being a fucking dingleberry because it won't load up this goddamn thing. I have it here, but it won't load up because Google Plus is a motherfucker.
Oh my.
Oh my god, now I got two. Well, okay, here we go. They got Ric Flair's reaction to what he thought of all this. Alright. Let me... Hold on a minute.
He's gonna get into it in a little while.
God damn it, man. See, okay, I don't have a great computer like these guys do, okay, so...
You should get one.
Oh my god. You know what? Go ahead. Okay, go ahead and skip me for the time being because this goddamn. Because like I said, when I'm running Google. Okay, you know what? I'll turn this bandwidth into audio only. Maybe that would help some. Okay. Go ahead and skip me for the time being while I'll try to bring up what Ric Flair had to say because it was interesting.
I gotta go take a poop. Oh man, I really got poop now.
So, guys, guess what happened this weekend?
Uh-huh.
The Steelers won.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, you know what's great about this performance, though? Ben Roethlisberger came in backup literally a week after almost breaking his foot.
Oh
I
my.
thought Lucas got laid finally.
No, still there.
I'm
Still there. I'm showing right now, but Ben Roethlisberger, great performance.
Oh wait! I think was it the quote right here? It's from Ric Flair.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to now. I can't even load up fucking Google. That's how bad my computer is right now.
I think he's.
That's bad.
That's it, bad. Okay. This is what Ric Flair had to say. I kind of know it by heart, but this is what he said. He was never notified about this segment, and when he saw the segment live on television, it made him cry. Nobody called him about it, and nobody called about him ever since after that incident.
Oh my.
And the reason why he's trying to keep it cool is because, his daughter, Charlotte, I forget her real name is Ashley, but, she's known as Charlotte, WWE superstar name. He's trying to keep it calm because, they're walking on backstage, folks. Even Steve Austin said this on the podcast with his interview with, dumb old fuck, Vince McShitnugget. Everybody's walking on eggshells back there. And he's like, people are afraid to piss off, and Vince McMahon was like, well, don't piss anybody off. I was like, I remember when Steve Austin was backstage, he pissed off a lot of people. He walked on eggshells all the time. Why? Because he did it for the best of the business.
Still.
And the ratings are plummeted. The ratings are fucking garbage.
Still.
Yeah, fuck you, Vince McMahon. And you know what? This isn't the first time that the World Wrestling Entertainment had to exploit someone's death in order to make a heel. That's called cheap fucking heat. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what they did it to as well? Eddie Guerrero. When a superstar said, well, Eddie Guerrero's burning in hell. Yeah, fuck WWE. You want to watch their bullshit? It's because of shit like this. Not only does their product suck ass, their fucking talent, all of them are either injured or they're gone.
Still.
And they do have other great talent, but no, what are we going to do? Let's shove Roman Reigns down our fucking throat while you have people like Cesaro that people are pleading to see. No, we're just going to have him go over on Cesaro so he can qualify for the tournament.
Roman.
Vince McMahon, you don't fucking listen.
Hey, Roman.
What?
Dean motherfucking Team Master Ambrose.
He's not going to win. It's fucking
What the hell?
That was a fart. It was fucking Roman Reigns. I farted. It was Roman Reigns. I know.
You're getting so into it.
Sorry, my gut. Yeah, my gut even.
Did you eat cornflakes again?
No, if I did, I'd be hauling ass to the toilet. Seriously. I know that turned the dial right there. But no, seriously. Yeah, Cesaro, loved by so many. No, we're gonna have him put Reigns over. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, still.
Well, at least John Cena's there.
Okay. Well, here we go. Here's the actual quote. I never heard a word about it. I started crying while I was watching it. Nope. No one called me, and nobody has called me today. That would indicate that they just assumed that that's good. So I don't have an answer for that.
Excuse me.
Yeah, seriously. Fuck WWE!
Agreed.
I hope the company burns in hell. And from the ratings, it looks like they are. So all you WWE sheep, you can kiss my ass and fuck off.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to talk about more rant? Let's talk about another fucking rant. Because I heard they're remaking this movie. I was so pissed I was ready to break someone's neck.
Really?
I've heard that this one particular movie, I think it was my number 3 best film of the decade from 2000 to 2009. It was my number 3 best. This movie is a brilliant, crafted masterpiece.
Yeah.
And I heard this movie is getting the remake treatment. I was like, this movie came out in 2001. What's the fucking point? And why would you remake it? That movie is Christopher Nolan's Memento.
I read about this.
I don't understand.
What is the fucking point? This movie is is a masterpiece, and the way the movie was, the way the movie is designed is like a puzzle for you to solve, in ways of its chronological order, because it's different.
Still.
It plays backwards while the black and white scenes play forward. And the way the movie plays out is one of the most unique, awesome movies I've ever seen. And why are you remaking this fucking movie?
By the way, don't tell me how it ends if I still haven't seen it.
No. And I love when people are like, oh, I didn't get the movie. It was hard to. I totally got it because they explained everything.
Because Romy's a hipster, Romy's a hipster, he says, see, you just wouldn't understand.
No, that's how people are with Cloud Astley, but that's a whole different story.
But still.
James knows what I'm talking about.
I never saw it, so I can't comment.
Oh,
Agreed.
3 hours of pretentious shit.
Oh, why?
Shit. So.
Oh my god. Okay, now listen to this. It turns out that AMBI attached remake rights to a number of films throughout the acquisition of the exclusive media group library. And apparently, someone there thought was a good idea. It says AMBI Pictures, Monica Bacardi. This is what she says.
I gotta get something to eat.
Yeah, you always fucking eat. You fat bastard. Memento is a masterpiece that leaves audiences guessing not just throughout the film, but long after the film. I want to say guesses. More like the reaction is going to be brilliant because, like I said, the movie explains everything.
Yeah.
Which
Still.
is a testament to its daring approach. We intended to stay true to Christopher Nolan's vision and deliver a memorable movie that is every bit as edgy, iconic, and award-worthy as the original. It's a big responsibility to deliver something that lives up to the mastery of the original, but we are extremely excited and motivated to bring this puzzle back to life and back to the minds of moviegoers. Leave it the fuck alone! If it's a masterpiece and it was so crafted, why bother with it?
Oh, so you're saying The Departed never should have happened then?
Oh my god, really, James? No, here's the thing. Here's the thing with The Departed, okay? The Departed, of course, if you don't know, it's a remake of Infernal Affairs. However, no, some people are, some people aren't. But people are watching. However, that remake does it right because it stays true with the original, but it presents something new and intriguing.
Yeah.
That's why The Fly, that's why Cape Fear, that's why The Departed, and Dawn of the Dead, and many other, like John Carpenter's The Thing, and many others, why those work so well. Because the movies stand out among its own, while Scarface, the 1983 film Scarface, it was based off of the original, which was based off of Al Capone. That had nothing to do with the Chicago mob ties. No, Scarface was 1980s Miami drug dealing.
Yeah!
But it still stayed true with the original concept by presenting something new. How the fuck are you going to do that with Memento?
Oh boy.
Another Scarface movie?
Yes.
And they're also, this is not a remake, but they're doing a sequel. It was like one of those I think it was a Ben Stiller.
Oh, Zoolander 2. Don't get me fucking started on that.
Zoolander 2.
It's fucking stupid.
I love Zoolander movies. Big time.
Yeah, and then you got, why? Memento came out in 2001. 14 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fucking really necessary, Hollywood? You money-loving, grubbing motherfuckers?
Oh my.
Oh, son of a bitch, man.
You gotta take a dump after that one.
Seriously, I said it before, the one film they better fucking not remake. And that's Back to the Future. And even Robert Zemeckis and the writer, Bob Gale, even said, hey, not on my watch, they're gonna do that bullshit. I applaud you guys.
Well, they already made like 80 sequels, so.
Actually, 3.
They made 2, you shit nugget.
Yeah.
3 movies, 2 sequels.
Yeah, and it's a damn good trilogy, too. So, yeah. Fuck AMBI Pictures. Do something creative for once.
Agreed.
Not everything needs to be a
That's what
reboot or a remake.
That's what the film industry is doing now. It's not coming up with new ideas.
Oh, I'll give you another great
They're doing
reboot.
with remakes.
I'll give you another great reboot or remake, and wow, Christopher Nolan does it again. Batman Begins. One of the best reboots I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah.
The 1989 Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, are you talking about the what's his name? What's the actor's name?
Christian Bale.
No, wait, what's the name of the actor who was in the other Batman movies?
Michael
Michael
Keaton,
Keaton.
Val Kilmer,
I
George
like
Clooney.
them. I actually kind of like the Michael Keaton ones.
No, I like Michael Keaton. Okay, here's the thing though. Look, you asked me who's the best Bruce Wayne, best Batman. Okay, Christian Bale is the best Bruce Wayne, both Playboy and like the distressed human being. But Kevin Conroy will always, for me, be Batman.
Yeah.
But okay, or Rise of the Planet of the fucking Apes. That did it right.
Mm-hmm.
What about the Marky Mark version?
Oh, fuck that movie, dude.
Still.
You want to know something
Damn,
about?
Burger can go
You
fucking.
want to know something about Rise of the Planet of the Apes? That's a story about Jerome's family.
Yeah,
He was the gorilla.
you know what? I'm Caesar and James is Koba.
Still.
It makes total sense.
Except Koba dies in the end.
Oh, spoiler alert! You fucking.
Still.
I'm the asshole.
Yes. You must. And you know what? You must have came out of someone's massive asshole because you're stinking really bad right now.
Hey, but at least he's not a fucking asshole.
Yeah,
Agreed.
At least he's not an ass. You might be an ass, but at least he's not a fucking asshole.
At least he
Agreed.
didn't call me an idiot for my choices in animated films. At least I don't compare.
I'm not
at least I
even
don't
gonna bring
compare
that up.
reality.
I'm not gonna bring up this guy's name. All I'm gonna say is, I know what you're talking about, Lucas. Fuck this dude. I am sick and tired of this guy's bullshit, especially for that stupid incident. For what he said the other day that left me so fucking mad. And once again, he's like, he was blaming it on this bullshit. I was like, hey, motherfucker, I have it too, except worse.
What are you guys talking about? What are you guys?
I'm not even gonna bring up his.
Yeah, it's probably not good to bring it up on here.
I'll just type it in the group chat, but don't fucking say his name. Okay?
Agreed.
Here it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fucking done with him. He pissed me off so goddamn bad.
I've been done with him
I know, and I don't
a
blame
long
you.
ass time ago.
I don't fucking blame you. And you know what? Other people were reading what he said, and they were like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
Wait, when was this post made?
Couple of days ago. Not even that.
Because I said to you, if there was one more stupid thing, then I'm gonna get rid of him.
Oh, dude. Okay, this is what he said. You ready?
Well, I don't know if we should talk about this on here.
No. I'm gonna type it in the group chat. Just a second.
Well, okay.
Hold on.
I have the entire chat right here.
Hold on. No. Hold on. Don't read it out, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, agreed.
I am not kidding you. This is what he fucking said.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That doesn't make any sense.
No! That's not how he went!
Yeah.
I'm gonna. He's done.
He's
I'm
done.
not kidding you. That's what he said, word for word.
Oh my god, I just hit my goddamn elbow.
Oh, shit.
Funny bone.
Oh, yeah. He pissed me the fuck off.
I just hit my nutsack.
I just sat on my nuts.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna
I have Asperger's.
Hey, motherfucker, I have high maintenance autism. And when I fuck up, I only do it once. And I don't do it again.
Yeah.
He said, I fucked up, James, I fucked up.
I fucked up. But no, it's just like, dude, he's done this time and fucking time again. And he comes up with the same bullshit.
Jesus.
And then he comes up with the same bullshit, but here's the thing.
You gotta tell this after.
Austin was like,
He said,
I'm sorry, I forgive you. It's nothing bad.
I am so fucking done with him.
okay, guys, let's go to a different subject.
Woo! I need a drink.
After the show because I gotta figure out what's going on.
Oh my.
Too.
What
What are we
Anyway,
gonna do for the main event?
we already know what the main event's gonna be.
what's the main event?
What happened in Paris?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Speaking of Paris,
You gotta talk about this.
Yes. Now, in case if you're living under a rock, there was a massive series of.
unless you were Steven Anderson, who I'm gonna rant about sooner or later.
There was a mass. Oh, is that fucking preacher, or that priest? Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. There was a massive. There was a massive amount of terrorist attacks from ISIS that includes mass shootings, suicide bombings, hostage takeover. It was just insane, and it took place in 6 different locations in Paris, France. 3 of them were restaurants. 1 of them was a cafe.
One of them was a.
One of them was a concert hall, and the other
One
one
was a stadium and a football game.
A stadium, football or soccer, as they,
Football.
as they call it. And the death total has been, I think it's been confirmed up to 130. Early results say that it could be up to 150. And this is the worst. This is the most violent attack on in France or Paris, France since World War II.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
So, and these areas were like Rue Pécat and Rue Arbet, Rue de la Fontaine à Roy, Rue de la Charonne, and Boulevard Voltaire bombing. And there's the
Hey, Romy, I didn't know you spoke French.
yeah, I was dumb because you look, motherfucker. The Bastien Theater. That's where the concert hall was taking place.
You want to know one thing about Romy speaking French? Even though I'm a straight guy, but it can give a straight guy a stiff beat.
Oh.
Look at my buddy.
I knew you were gonna say, you son of a bitch.
Look at my buddy. Look at my gay twin.
Okay, so here were the timeline of the attacks. Okay, 13th of November, at 21:20, the first suicide bombing near the Stade de France. 21:25 at the Rue Bricat. 21:35 minutes later, the second suicide bombing near the Stade de France. 21:32 was a massive shooting at Rue de la Fontaine à Rio. 4 minutes later, so I just can sum it up. This went on for 21 to almost 1 a.m. So this went on for like 2 to 3 hours straight.
Oh my.
At 12:58, the French police ended the siege on the Batachin. I think that's how you pronounce it, or the Bataclan.
Yeah.
Wherever how it's pronounced. Excuse me. I'm sorry. So here's the thing. When something like this takes place, it doesn't matter, what nationality or who you are or what you are.
Yeah.
We all have one fucking thing in common, and that is ISIS needs to be fucking exterminated. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, destroy ISIS.
For them recording videos of killing innocent hostages, like cutting their fucking heads off, and doing what other awful torment and despicable gestures upon an innocent life. Yeah, there's nothing good about these people.
Yeah.
They basically need to die a horrible death and to never show up ever again.
Agreed.
That's the fucking truth. And there's this preacher. This motherfucking preacher. I'm going to let you take over because this is unbelievable.
It feels like I can't believe that I heard this news earlier because, as I was like looking at YouTube and stuff, people, like, I looked at this video and people may know who Alpha Omega Sin is. He's the guy who, ranted about Anita Sarkeesian and Zoe Quinn, and the fact that Zoe Quinn is gonna get, an autobiography in a movie, which is bullshit. Then he rants about this pastor who basically said, listening to this guy is just monstrous in anything he says. Now, Steven Anderson, who is part of the Faithful Word Church, or something like that. He's like part of like something called like the Faithful Word Community Church or something. And I'm using that term, faithful word, very loosely, by the
I
way.
know.
Because the thing he said about this movie, not this movie, but the thing he said about this attack will piss everyone off. He says that the victims in Paris, everyone who died, are completely to blame for their own murder.
Yeah.
Meaning that they were meant to die to begin with. Oh yeah, they were supposed to die. Why? Why would you ask? Well, why? And first of all, what kind of a sick, twisted son of a bitch would ever say something like this?
He needs to go to hell too. He ain't no priest. He's a freaking saint.
He's no god. No.
You know
He's
what?
no preacher.
You know what? People have said some similar shit. The Westboro Baptist Church.
Oh fuck them.
Yeah, exactly.
They're evil.
Oh fuck, they're more.
It's not even a church. It's a cult.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a fucking cult. You know that curly hair, that fucking ugly curly haired, no good written bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And speaking of which, what? Like, first of all, who would ever say something about this? Who would ever say that the people? Oh yeah, they were meant to die. They were meant to be executed by ISIS.
It was an unexpected event that occurred.
Yeah.
It's
And
an
I heard
unexpected
that.
event that occurred, and here's the reason why he thinks that the people who died in Paris meant to die. Here's why. It's because some of the people in Paris, and I shit you not when I say this,
Mm-hmm.
the people in Paris were okay with adultery.
Oh my.
No.
Let that sink in.
Oh wow.
The victims in Paris, okay? Innocent people, he thinks were okay with adultery, so yeah, they were supposed to die.
This motherfucker doesn't know like what the value of sin is. He thinks all sins are equal, which is bullshit. I'm just like, what do you think is worse, stealing a piece of candy from a store or running over an innocent bystander?
Still.
You know, it's just like there's a big fucking difference.
Yeah.
And this was brought by I call him the badass Rob Zombie because that's what he looks like.
Yeah,
What was his,
well,
yes, thank you. That's his name. Yeah.
yeah, he's awesome. And he also, you know, like, I think that concert was like, what was that concert like? Was it a metal concert or something?
It was like death metal or something like that.
It was something
The
heavy
Eagles
metal.
of Death Metal was performing
They had
in
eagles in it.
Le Bataclan Theater, where the band Eagles of Death Metal were performing. And then basically he ranted about the Eagles of Death Metal, which basically, for those of you who don't know, the Eagles of Death Metal is not even a death metal band. That's just satirical. The name is just satirical.
Yeah.
And so he says this quote, when you go to a concert of death metal, somebody might get killed. You know, you're worshiping death. And then all of a sudden, people start dying. And then he continued, well, you love death so much, you bought the ticket, you love worshiping Satan. Well, let's have some Satan's religion come in and shoot you. I mean, that's what these people should think about before they go into such a wicked concert. Let me tell you something. Motherfucker. I love metal.
Agreed.
This is nothing. I love metal. I love bands like Judas Priest, which I did.
Oh yeah, Judas Priest.
Something about that. I love Judas Priest. Metallica, if they're even a metal band. Megadeth, I think, and then there's more metal bands out there that I pretty much like.
Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Iron Maiden,
Agreed.
of course. Dawkins.
It's funny that their name is based off of that cast.
I'm a metal fan myself.
Yeah. Doc in
Slayer.
Yeah, Slayer, and then a bunch of other groups. And humanely, I'm not a huge fan of death metal because actually the only death
I'm
metal
not
band I listen to pretty
really
much is
well,
Five
bits
Finger
and
Death
pieces
Punch,
for me.
if anyone has ever heard of them.
But still, like, his point of view is this fucking. That's like me. Like, I don't like country music except for two artists, which is Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash. Well, I'm not gonna say, oh, people who sing country music, yeah, they're gonna end up like this, or they're gonna end up like this. I'm like, I don't fucking care. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
That goes back to
And
judge me. I'm sorry.
oh my god, here's the thing that and he. And the guy who and then he rants about Jesse Hughes, who is the main guy in Eagles of Death Metal.
Yeah.
And basically, as he was looking at him perform, I gotta find this quote right here, because I think I know what it is. Basically, he saw him basically. Like, you see him, he kind of smokes a lot or something like that. Every once in a while, but it's not temporarily like a huge issue unless you're like highly addicted to it or something. But then and then he basically has, and then at the concert he's wearing pink pants on, and so basically what he called him was a drug like. Basically, oh man, I'm trying to find this quote. It's driving me crazy listening to this guy.
Oh my.
Basically, I'm okay. Man, I'm trying to find this quote because it's getting.
Find the quote and I'll explain what went down at the Bataclan theater.
Okay, go ahead. Here it is. I got it.
Okay.
He basically Anderson, who rarely accepts facts because he doesn't, unlike Phil Robertson. There's two people I hate who are Christians. It's Phil Robertson. Oh, actually three. Phil Robertson, Kirk Cameron, and this guy.
And Jack Thompson.
Jack Thompson. And what he basically says is that he has no idea that the group is just more of a parody of death metal bands. And they actually play feel-good, bluesy boogie rock, which is what they play. And the group's leader, Jesse Hughes, how he smokes, he kind of like every once in a while smokes cigarettes and has like pink pants on. He called him a drug-pushing hillbilly faggot.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Here we go with the gay stuff here comes the...
I knew it was leaning towards that. I just knew it.
I knew. But I'm like,
Here we go again.
yeah, he wears pink pants. It's a color of fabric. It's a color of clothing. Doesn't matter if you're gay or not. It doesn't matter what kind of clothes you wear. It doesn't matter what kind of shirt you wear. It doesn't even matter what kind of like hairstyle you have.
All right.
Whether it's like bald or like combed to the side or something.
I'll say I don't have hair.
Agreed.
That guy
Well,
also used
I have a
Denver
long
Nuggets
hair.
alternate jerseys because they have rainbows in them.
So sorry about that. I had to pause it right there. Pretty soon I have hair. I'm gonna get no. Pretty soon I'm gonna get long hair myself. I know Al Drummond doesn't have hair. I'm like, agree, but yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just want to get that out of the way. But let's continue on.
I have hair.
One thing is though, that guy also used the Denver Nuggets alternate jerseys because they have rainbows in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
What is this hole? It's a sports jersey. Who
And,
hates
you know,
having rainbows
and, you know,
on?
basically-
I mind it.
And basically, here's the darkest thing that I've ever read from a pastor. Because he's a big time homophobe. To be clear, in the past, Anderson has called all of the homos in America to be executed by the government.
God damn, man.
for
Oh, boy.
Obama to be murdered, for Caitlyn Jenner's heart to be ripped from his chest, and for all the gay pedophiles to die of brain cancer, among other things.
Wait, gay pedophiles?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, wait, gay pedophiles. Okay, so you have nice people. Like, you have a great, cool human being like George Takei. I don't know if you listen to him on the Howard Stern show. This guy was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's the official voice. Oh my, he's the voice of the Howard. Oh, so you're telling me he should be executed because of his sexual preference? Get the fuck out of here, dude! It's this motherfucker.
Yeah, mustache beard type of
and
person.
have Caitlyn Jenner's heart ripped out. I was just like, why? I mean, she don't.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Reenact the Temple of Doom or something?
Yeah.
What are you, fucking Kano? Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
Yeah. You went to Aztecs doing the Kalima bullshit.
Kalima.
Oh my.
I like turtles.
Yeah, but still, listening to this guy, you can't believe what he said in this.
Oh,
because
it's fucking ridiculous.
you don't. Okay, Steven Anderson. Let me tell you something about. Yeah, Obama to be murdered. If you say that, I guarantee you, if you say it in public or like in the government, there is a quite possibility that not only will you have your preaching license revoked, you will go to jail.
Agreed.
Okay,
You'll get your ass in jail and you rest on the spot.
You know, here's the thing, okay, I don't like Obama at all. I can't stand him. However, I'm not gonna fucking say that stupid shit. I mean, even with Dennis douchebag, yeah, I hate his guts, but I don't want to kill him. I just want to beat the living shit out of him. Okay.
Still,
That's different from murdering.
as I get rid of zits, well.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
man.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm gonna bash your brains.
Bash your
in.
brains in. I'm gonna bash him right the fuck in. But man, this guy, how does he still have his preaching license?
Dumbass.
And he's like part of the Faithful Word. He's like part of the Faithful Word Church, which that right there is a lie. Faithful Word, kiss my ass. That ain't that ain't Faithful Word at all.
The only faith he's got is bullshit.
Oh my.
New religion that Christians should follow. Bullshit.
Agree. Big
The
time.
God's poop on a stick.
You know what? I want the AVGN, Mr. Bullshit Man, go, you know what's bullshit? He needs to do an episode on that.
Yeah. The freaking Bradgens need to step in and say, Steven Anderson, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Oh, look at fucking Lucas. Lucas is wearing a fucking pink shirt. God damn, man.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give. It's reps for Jesus.
Yeah, I agree.
Nobody, you said that, man. Nobody mess with the Jesus.
Agreed.
Big Lebowski.
Jesus.
Oh, jeez, it's. So yeah, Luke posted that on there. I was just like, oh, badass Rob Zombie. I wonder what he has to say next. And then I was just like, oh, fuck it, Doug. You gotta be kidding me.
So, does anyone else have anything to say about the Paris? I really don't.
Basically,
That's all I got.
anything I have to talk about the Paris attacks is that it's sad.
Oh, it's fucking.
It's
It was
incredibly
fucking
sad.
it's barbaric. I mean, the Balkan Theater, the American band Eagles of Death Metal was playing an audience of around 1,500 people. And an hour into the concert,
With the Eagles of Death Metal.
Yep. An hour into the concert, 3 dark-clad men with AK-47 assault rifles enter the hall. Witnesses heard shouts of Allahu Akbar. I forgot what. I know what that means. It just slips my. Just before the gunmen opened fire onto the crowd, an attack lasted 20 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and around 22, the attackers took 6,200 concert goers hostage, and yeah, fuck, man. Seriously.
The first Muslims go and attack the Twin Towers, and now you're focusing on Paris, France. First New York, Pennsylvania, I guess.
Can I
The Pentagon. Now we're in Paris.
I'm gonna say right now, on that day,
Seriously.
I was kind of, even though it was sad here in New York, but I was glad I was not in New York City when that happened.
Oh well,
Yeah.
shit.
Mhm.
But I mean, it's just like wake the fuck up, people.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I'm talking about the dumbasses like that preacher, like I want to say our president because some of the shit he was saying about how to attack ISIS was fucking
So you want to
stupid
know
as
what?
fuck.
Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. I just remembered. Here's another guy. I forgot to say about this.
Hmm?
Donald Trump was in on this as well.
Yeah, Donald Trump, he said he didn't want people, like, he's going to question Obama.
Here's another thing that I want to say about the Paris attacks. He basically said that.
Didn't you say he wanted to bomb ISIS and destroy?
Yeah, he wanted to bomb ISIS, but here's the thing that extremely blows my mind. Donald Trump, in front of thousands of people, said that the victims in Paris, oh yeah, they should have had guns.
Well,
Really?
like I said, it was an unexpected event that happened.
Like you think, people are supposedly think that, oh yeah, you know what? We're just gonna bring a pistol into a concert. We're gonna bring a law missile rifle into a soccer stadium. We are gonna bring an F-2000, my favorite gun. We're gonna bring an F-2000 into a restaurant. And we're gonna, people are gonna bring, I don't know, some SMGs, a sniper rifle. Yeah, bring it into a cafe. They should have had guns. People, it doesn't matter if they don't have guns or not.
Well, it was
Agreed.
unexpected, but here's the thing: Paris, France, do they have a very strict gun law?
Kinda, yeah.
Is that hold on a second? Is that true? Yeah, Paris. Okay. Here's the thing. Remember what I said about Honduras?
Yeah.
Honduras banned all people from owning guns. 90. It was like over 90 point something.
90%.
It is the highest rated homicidal crime rate in the world. However, is it Switzerland? It requires every single one of their citizens to own guns has the lowest in the world.
Oh
Maybe
my.
he was referring to that. However,
Kinda.
that's
Kinda,
an
maybe.
unexpected.
But still, at the same time,
That's unexpected. I mean, no one can be prepared for that.
Yeah. Agreed.
No one can.
still at the same time, you don't really expect people to bring, guns into a cafe or into a stadium.
Well, unless you are either a federal agent, a cop, or you have a CCL that allows that, a concealed carry carry license. Excuse me.
Yeah. Paris doesn't have that.
No, and that I'm not saying that is the main problem, but that is a dilemma.
It's quite a dilemma as well.
Still.
Wait, hold on a second. Is that true too? I've heard that they have open border there as well. Well, yeah, no shit. Yeah, but I'm reading that like Paris, France has an open border policy.
Ugh.
Oh my.
Well, fuck, man. But still, even if you still had those, no one can predict that outcome. No one can.
No one. Exactly.
And didn't they stop somebody? Didn't they stop another bombing as of today or recently?
Yeah, it was today.
Jesus
God.
Christ, man.
Oh, thank God.
Ridiculous.
Yep.
Fucking
Exactly.
ISIS, dude. They need to.
They need to eradicate.
They need to be fucking vaporized.
They need
Exactly.
to eradicate and not exist anymore in this world. Because the more problems we have with them, the more we're gonna join up. America, Paris, Israel, Great Britain, we're all gonna bring armies. We're gonna come over there to shoot the shit out of you. Basically, that's what I'm saying. At least. Yeah.
So yeah, guys, I think we can end it on here, though, for the show.
End it here.
Yeah.
You guys really don't want to get into much more of this.
Yeah,
I think I'll close the deal because I guess I'll just end it on a brief note, and I'm gonna head out because I have something else to do. So thank you, everybody. And James had to leave early because he had to go for the night. Thank you, everybody, to Mr. Garrison and LC Muscle. Oh my God, LC Muscles and the goddamn fucking troll, the Emperor. Until the next episode, stay tuned, and I apologize for the live stream. You can watch the replay, because it will be in full with no interruptions. And once again, motherfuck ISIS, and they know if they die and burn in hell, and they die repeated times when Satan sucks that porch back up their ass. And fuck my pocket head.
Luke?
Yeah. My name is Luke Nukem, and ISIS, this middle finger is for you.
Agreed.
Harry?
What?
You said ciao for now.
Say goodbyes.
Yeah, I said ciao for now, my signature phrase. Yeah.
See you guys later, and stay awesome. Have a great night.
Before I end this episode, I have to recap this episode real quick. Number one, what Gary said on this episode of Pain Game Podcast, the worst movie he ever saw, was true. I did not like the movie ever. I'll see what I can do to make this review as a Jeff Craig review. Yeah, and I agree with Gary on Dead Serious, so there you go on that. And the ISIS part is just so much irresponsible what happened. But of course, I'm a metal fan myself, so there you go on that. Anyways, that will episode for else from me. That's episode 263. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next one, which is the Paygate Podcast, episode 25, because Lucas decided to skip that episode 24 for some reason. But until next time, this is Jerry saying goodbye. Peace out, baby. We'll get more to react to you guys very soon. But until then, Jeff was saying out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening. But I tried